Today we're going to talk about exponential growth and decay.
Can you guess which graph is growth and which one is decay?
You're right. The one on the left is growth, and the one on the right is decay. Just like on the other slide, this graph is growth. You can tell because of the increasing manner of the graph.
The equation for exponential growth is y equals a times 1 plus r to the x.
Just like from the first slide, this graph is decay. You can tell because of the decreasing manner of the graph.
The equation for exponential decay is y equals a times 1 minus r to the x.
Here again we have the equations for growth and decay. You can tell the difference because growth is 1 plus r and decay is 1 minus r.
There are many variables in the equations of exponential growth and decay. The a is the initial amount. The r is the rate, often as a percent divided by 100. The x is the number of time intervals that have passed.
Often in science we use what's called a half-life, which is a type of exponential decay.
The equation for half-life is the final amount equals the initial amount times 1/2 to the t over h. The t stands for time, and the h stands for half-life.
As we said before, half-life is a type of exponential decay. You can tell because of the similar formulas. The equations are similar, starting with the a in both half-life and exponential k, where they both equal the initial amount. Next, we have the half-life 1/2, which is similar to the 1 minus r, where r in exponential decay would be 1/2. And lastly, they're similar in the fact that t divided by h in half-life is the same as the x in exponential decay. So here we have an example of a half-life. If 10 milligrams of iodine 131 is given to a patient, how much is left after 24 days? The half-life of iodine 131 is 8 days.
Remember that the half-life formula is final amount equals the initial amount times 1/2 to the t over h.
Going step by step with the equation, we know that A for the initial amount is 10 because there's 10 milligrams of iodine 131.
It is also given that t equals 24 days. And the h is 8 days.
So because we're trying to find the final amount, we're going to start by saying that A 10 equals 10 times 1/2 with up to the t equaling 24 days divided by the h equaling 8 days. So to solve, we'll start with simple things that we know, such as the fact that 24 divided by 8 equals 3. We can also say that 1/2 to the third power equals 0.125. Lastly, you have to times by 10, which would move the decimal point 1 to the right and give us our final answer of 1.25 milligrams.
And that's our final answer.